Viewer beware, you're in for a scare.
You know what has been a long time to do? Versus Goosebumps Versus, folks. So here's another installment of Goosebumps Versus. Just had to check because what I did previously, my mic didn't show up, but I bet it was because of some issues with the freaking thing. But anyways, what I want to do is talk about the Shrunken Head. How I got my Shrunken Head versus Cuckoo Clock of Doom. And let's just say for this, we have the same person, same exact build, who's wielding them. Now here comes the interesting part. Let's get started, shall we? When it comes to the Shrunken Head, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to say some magic words. You say that word and you're able to levitate, and you're actually able to turn something small. Is there more stuff to it? Make sure you comment down below, and we can actually make a part 2 of this to actually make a better who will win. Now, Cuckoo Clock of Doom, I already saw how that plays out, is that if you take a tile piece out of the Cuckoo Clock of Doom, whatever happened at that time it cease to exist. So here is how this plays out. We have two people wielding this one object. One has the Cuckoo Clock of Doom, the other one has the Shrunken Skull. The Shrunken Skull, depending on how fast the person is able to talk, they're able to freaking do it. But on the other hand, one other thing I guess I didn't even add to this is the fact of they have to know when the Shrunken Skull was created. So it's either they know when the Shrunken Skull was created, or just the fact of they knew the person who got killed. Come on, people, we already know that that's what happened. So they got killed, and then their head became shrunken, and thus it's the Shrunken Head Totem, aka the Shrunken Head. So that's two things that I work with. One is the fact of they know the year that the Shrunken Head is created. They take that thing out of the slot, that date out of the slot, and then that year, and then oh my gosh, the Shrunken Head ceased to exist. Or B, the fact of they eliminate the person who was there. So it's like a magical version of abortion, where the person who died, which we don't even know, it's like that's the funny messed up twisted thing is, so what's worse, him getting killed, beheaded, killed so he can be used as a Shrunken Head, or B, the fact that he doesn't exist at all? It's like, well, if he's born to die, I guess it's like, I don't know which one's pretty, like, so that's the messed up part of that, where it's like, yeah, but even so, the Shrunken Head takes a freaking mantra to say, to activate. The Shrunken Head could either A, shrink the Cuckoo Clock of Doom down to where the person who the owner can't use it. So since the person who wields it can't use it, but of course we do have to remember that the Cuckoo Clock of Doom has a mind of its own, which means it could actually try to protect itself. And if it does try to protect itself, well, who knows what a Cuckoo Clock of Doom can really be capable of. Because I thought of another idea of, what if the Shrunken Head levitated the Cuckoo Clock of Doom and just smashed it? Just smashed it to the ground. We have no idea what's the consequence of that. For all we know, if you smash it down to the ground, the Cuckoo Clock of Doom has a messed up side effect of whatever did it, or whoever did it, cease to exist as well, because, well, freak you, we have a special screw you part to it. Which that actually leads up to a good Goosebumps ending. The fact of Cuckoo Clock of Doom was defeated, destroyed, and it's like the person who destroyed it ceased to exist, and the item too, and the item as well. Or the fact of maybe the item is been affected by the Cuckoo Clock of Doom, because, well, there's going to be battle scars. It might actually hinder what the Shrunken Head can do now, because, well, Shrunken Head destroyed the Cuckoo Clock of Doom. So in the end, the messed up thing is that it's a tie. It's a freaking tie, because yeah, you can use a Shrunken Head, and yeah, you could actually say the mantra and shrink it down or smash it, but then we don't know the consequences of what if you destroy it. Number two is when it comes to the Shrunken Head, Oh, the Shrunken Head, I think, it has no safeguards. It's like as soon as you're, yeah. So technically, the Cuckoo Clock of Doom should be winning this because it has the mastery of time. Ooh, but the messed up part is, well, the person who has to do that and make say done, Shrunken Head's gone. And if he's a messed up nut job, he'll actually take out the person who willed it too. It's like, zoom, there you go, Shrunken Head's gone. Zoom, oh, you weren't born. Oh, freaking damn. Yeah, but I was just saying the Shrunken Head's got to go. So, in the end, I technically think that the Cuckoo Clock of Doom might be super powerful and could take down the Shrunken Head. But on the other hand, we're not sure exactly how powerful it is. For all we know, you could destroy it and then that's the end of it. Or you can shrink it down and it's just as it does the same thing as it does if you don't tamper with it. So it's like, I don't know. There's not enough data to actually say who would really win, but let's just say, depending on how powerful the Cuckoo Clock of Doom is, if it's very, very powerful to the point of where it's like, yeah, frick you if you try to destroy me, frick you if you try to do something messed up to me, I'm gonna take you out. Then it's like, yeah, there you go. But depends on how good the mantra is. It's like how fast a person's mantra is. Like if he's Twista, then he's able to use the mantra again with the Shrunken Head. And plus, the fact of the matter is, I only know two things the Shrunken Head could actually do. It could be more things he could do. So that's a messed up part of where it's like, we don't really know, but from what we know and what we can technically tell from the Cuckoo Clock of Doom, and personally, again, when the Shrunken Head skull is destroyed, the Shrunken Head, it's not skull, Shrunken Head is destroyed, I'm pretty sure that nothing's gonna come of it if you destroy it. I'm pretty sure. And plus, when it comes to the Cuckoo Clock of Doom, it's not destroying it by smashing it. It's actually destroying it, meaning it doesn't exist at all in history. Means that the freaking Shrunken Head is screwed. The only side effect is the person's gonna have to do some research on it. So, like for instance, if they're gonna do some research in the beginning, instead of just going straight up, ah, I got the Cuckoo Clock of Doom on a freaking wagon. Yeah, because you can't freaking carry it other ways, or maybe a forklift or something. So, just saying, it's kind of iffy, but the strongest goal is kind of screwed though. You gotta admit, it's kind of screwed. If the Cuckoo Clock of Doom is very, very powerful, damn, the Shrunken Skull is screwed. It's not going to even exist. But on the other hand, we don't know how the Shrunken Skull actually will activate. Or, again, it's just the fact of we don't know how powerful the Cuckoo Clock of Doom is. So anyways, tell me, what do you guys think? Who would win in a battle of items? The Shrunken Skull or the Cuckoo Clock of Doom? Have a scary day. Have a scary night. And hopefully I'll do one of these eventually within a week or 2 weeks.